It is time for another episode of the Shenanglers Podcast. With
Time, it's Shenangler time. Time, it's Shenangler time. It's Shenangler time.
I'm Marshall.
And I'm Jared.
He's Jared.
Yeah.
He's back.
Back from Nicaragua.
Back
fools.
From the land of the dead.
It's not that bad.
There are like 26 active volcanoes.
43.
43.
40, I
That's
think so.
twice the number I said.
It's not even... Okay, never mind.
It actually is.
There's a lot of volcanoes in
Actually,
Nicaragua.
no, you're right. It's not
Found
twice.
out.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I swam in one, actually.
You swam in lava.
No, water. It was a dormant one, and there was a lake there. It was really good water. It was mineral water.
It was really good. I liked it.
The first day we got there, we'd
you
been
just
like...
see like what is that? What that name? Ozarka truck next to it, just pumping the water out into buckets.
That would be kind of cool, actually. But the Ozarks are in Missouri, not Nicaragua.
You know, Nicaragua is Spanish for Blackwater.
It's because it's got so many lakes and they're so dark that they appear black. I think that's it. I might not be.
Nicaragua. Look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I'm just assuming that that's what it's about. Anyway, the first day we got there, we actually went and toured a volcano that was very active.
Hang on. You toured an active volcano.
That's what I thought, especially since I had just been on a plane for like 5 hours. I'm like, I want to go to the hotel. And they're like...
The hotel's in the volcano.
They're like, Brian Weed, the missionary we were with, he's like, now hold on, guys. It's only like 11 a.m. Let's go have fun. I'm like, well, what are we going to do, Brian Weed? And he said, we're going to go tour a volcano. I said, can I pass?
It sounds like one of those old cartoons. What are we going to do today, Brian Weed?
The same thing we do every day, Pinky, trying to take over the world. If you reverse the A and I, his name is Brain.
Now... I have to say, a volcano is about the only thing that won't kill you in Australia. So you're going into some new ground here.
Yeah, so I was thinking,
You were prepared for the jellyfish.
He was like, come on, Jared, we're going to tour a volcano, it'll be fun. I'm thinking, maybe it won't be so bad, it'll be dormant. And I'm like, so how long has this volcano been dormant? And he's, it's the most active one in Nicaragua.
Oh my god.
It just went off in April and burned half the land around. I'm like, this is a terrible idea.
You should have known when you saw like the barren landscape with little shoots coming out.
I kind of figured that out when I was like, hey, where are all the trees? Everything's black. It looks like it got burned by lava.
There's water everywhere.
I was like, hey, when was the last time this volcano went off? Oh, April. What?
Oh.
Why are we going there?
It could go off any second. It's adventure.
Yeah, I guess that's the new definition of adventure.
Volcano spelunking.
Spelunking
in volcanoes that are active.
Yeah.
Floor's lava. It actually
Expert
is.
mode.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
You're just like, this is the moment I've been preparing for my entire life. Except this time there aren't any tables or chairs.
There's no tables or chairs, so I don't know what we would do.
Just fall and die, probably.
There was nothing like sleeping in my own bed. It felt so good last night. It felt so moon. It was great. It was great.
That sounds like an indie album. Felt So Moon.
It's a Japanese song. Feel So Moon.
But yeah.
I don't know what it's about.
But I could see it. Felt So Moon. Or if you want to take it even further, Felt Sewn Moon.
Sewn?
And have the moon with like stitches on it.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. A crescent moon on a lake or an ocean.
It's kind of just stitched into the sky.
Yeah, it's edgy, kind of almost hardcore indie music.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
At the same time,
anymore.
It's got orchestral backings. Bon Jovi does all the lyrics.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Bon Jovi and Bon Iver, just because.
Damn it.
Double bonfire.
Bonfire. They start a new band called Bonfire.
They should.
What? Okay, Bon Jovi, Bon Iver, if you guys are listening, do it.
Bonfire. Your first album, Felt Sewn Moon.
So, we were there. We played around with the Nicaraguan kids. We helped build a church. They were a load of fun. Didn't understand a word they were saying. I learned something new, Marshall. Me llamo Jared y yo soy Pecoyo Corchon.
Well, all I got from that is my name is Jared, and I am Bagoya Bakchong.
Yeah, Bagoyo Garchon, which means I'm a little gay.
I'm a little gay.
Just
a little.
When we were there, I said that to a waiter, and he gave me the worst look I've ever seen.
Oh, Jesus. See, I thought mission trips went to, like, places that weren't developed, so when you said waiter, I was like, is this guy, like, waiting in the Blackwater, or...
No, we were in a third world, town of Jalapa. It's about 6 hours north of Managua, the capital. So we, like, landed in Managua, stayed there a couple of days, then we took a car ride for 6 hours to Jalapa through horrible mountainous terrain, which gave everybody in the car.
Is like spotting 2 volcanoes on the horizon and dinosaurs around.
Everybody got car sick but me, like, on the way there. It was bad. Like, the roads were terrible. But we got to Jalapa. The people were nice. We stayed at, like, the only hotel there, which was also the only restaurant in the town. It was, like, the most upscale place they had, and it literally looked like...
It was made of bamboo.
It looked like a camp. It was like a camp. And the hotel rooms were like had bunk beds that they could fit 6 people. And,
my God.
Yeah, we were packed in there, and it was like literally like cabins. Like it was a little camp, and it was also a restaurant, so we ate there every day. And I'm very glad to have American food again. But we had a waiter. We had but then we walk around the town, and like people lived in shacks, and it was like really bad, but. We learned how to make balloon animals, and we learned a little Spanish. And
Sounds like something you'd learn in a third world country.
Well, I mean, we taught ourselves before we left how to make balloon animals, because they just love them there.
Okay, see, I thought the locals bought balloons and gave them to you and taught you how to make balloon
No, we
animals.
brought all that stuff. We also, each of us brought a soccer ball, so we had 12 soccer balls, and we just gave them to them, and they were excited.
Brazil.
No, but soccer.
But it's Central America.
Soccer is really big there, though.
Yeah,
and actually, one of the guys, we played soccer with them one of the days, with the local teens, and one of them was actually picked for the national team. And he just lives in this tiny town of Jalapa, and he plays around with them.
It's not even a town, it's a camp.
Pretty much.
Camp Jalapa.
And we stayed there, we built a church, we... did little VBS, vacation Bible school things with the kids. We got 300 kids to go to that church. They just loved it. We did puppet shows and made balloon animals.
Balluminum? Balluminum.
It's a new element. Balluminum.
Discovered by Roger R.R. Balluminum.
R.R. Okay.
Yeah.
Roger R.R. Balluminum.
What a name.
What a horrible name. What
it's the best I could do, okay?
What did the 2 R's stand for?
Robert Rodney.
Robert Rodney, Balloon. Well, it's better. I thought you were going to say they both stood for Roger.
Roger.
Balloonum. Roger, Balloonum. Oh my God. Anyway. So all in all, it was a great trip, very successful. It was really good. I'm thinking of going to the Bible Baptist College in Springfield, Missouri, and getting a communications major so I can do stuff like this professionally.
That'd be pretty fun.
It would be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah.
So
sorry, I was channeling Little John. I don't know how it happened.
He's not dead yet.
No.
How'd you Never.
See, he was dreaming. I captured his. He's a Pokemon. He's like out. No. What's the other one? Hypno. Can enter your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today, actually, I've got a story too. That's a really great story.
Thank
It's
you.
really good. It sounds like a really fun time, guys.
Yeah.
He had fun. But today at work, I decided that for those who don't know, I am kind of in line to be a duke one day. Yeah, you're all like, yeah, he's full of shit. But it's not. It's actually a legit thing. It doesn't...
his grandfather actually was a duke of a part of Spain.
Yeah, from the Junco family. But the important thing is, it's not really going to matter in this country. So I jokingly said I should change my last name to Goose, and then name my son Duke. So he would be Duke Goose.
Duke Goose.
Duke Goose.
Duke Goose.
That was my response to Kim Kardashian naming her child North.
I think yours is better. At least yours is a pun.
Yeah.
Hers is a pun too.
I saw Alicia Keys. She commented, or she made a tweet about it, saying something like, "If she has a kid, she'll name him Car Keys." It was fantastic. Did you know Spider-Man used to be like working with the Fantastic Four?
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't until yesterday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew it from a comic book that I read. He was kind of being his usual sarcastic, quirky, in-your-face self, and he was like kind of making these crude comments to the fire guy, the Human Torch, and the dude,
Mr. Fantastic.
that guy got kind of hot-headed.
Yeah.
And they start having like a little miniature debacle, and then
He's about to explode.
in his pants. I'm about to web shoot.
Oh, Caterpie, you string shot!
Horrible
joke. I saw today a picture of a test, and it said scientists have concluded that blank is a supervolcano that is due for an eruption,
Okay.
like a big meltdown eruption,
Yeah.
something like that. And the student who took the test, the choices were Yellowstone National Park. Scientists have concluded that Yellowstone National Park is a supervolcano that could explode at any moment. Or, I don't remember the other choices, so I'm just going to say Sandhill State. Just a bunch of state parks that are in America. And then the top answer was Gary Busey. And the student circled Gary Busey. Scientists have concluded that Gary Busey is a supervolcano and can erupt at any moment.
And they got it right, didn't they?
They got it completely right.
The correct answer is Yellowstone, but I think Gary Busey makes more sense.
Oh my god. He has a Twitter account called Not Gary Busey, where he's wearing one of those old disguises where he's got the big thick glasses and the nose and mustache.
Oh, the Groucho Marx disguise.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure most of his tweets are racist,
Yeah,
if that says anything.
but the thing is, he's Gary Busey, so like the whole Paula Deen thing will never happen to him.
I heard that Paula Deen was actually, she was chosen. I guess this porn company told her that if they could make a spoof of her, she'd get millions of dollars. They promised her at least 6 figures to give her consent.
Wait, hold on a second.
Because of her racial slur. That's why they did it.
Wait, they're gonna use her image in a porn?
Yeah.
Are my ears hearing what my brain is telling my ears they're hearing?
Yeah. My mind's telling me no.
Yeah.
And my body is too. Sorry, Kanye. I don't actually know who sang that song. Sorry, Kanye.
Okay, so what would they call the Paula Deen porn? For butter or worse?
For better or worse.
I mean,
Oh
really.
my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, I just thought of it. Thank you.
It's supposed to be an interracial kind of thing, too.
Don't say that when I'm taking a drink. I just spit it out. Butter my wheat bread.
No, that doesn't work.
No.
No. I was thinking of burnt toast.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Okay. So, you want to hear about a new game?
A new game.
Well, not really new, but you
A
know,
game.
it was new to me. So, whenever we were getting ready for bed in Jalapa, in Nicaragua, Jalapa.
Jalapa and Blackwater. What
Yeah.
does jalapa mean? Does that mean like falafel in that language?
Falafel.
It has a restaurant, according to you. That's like the staple of the community is a restaurant.
Yeah.
Maybe it does. Maybe it's just an IHOP, but in a different language.
Maybe. I don't know. But Jalapa, I don't know.
Chili's.
But it's almost like jalapeno, really.
Yeah.
But minus the Eno face.
In your face.
Anyway,
Ingo.
every night when we were back at the hotel, just chilling like villains, getting ready for bed, we would gather around this table outside, and we played a game called Mafia.
Mafia.
Yeah, we took a deck of cards, and we would take out some cards for however many people were playing, and we would pass them out. And if you got an ace, you were a Mafia member. We would usually have 2 of them because we had a big group. If you were a king, you were the sheriff, and if you were the queen, you were the nurse. And then one person would sit down. He'd be the narrator. Typically, the narrator was me, because people liked how I,
came up with awesome
how I narrate.
stories.
They like my narrations. So,
The answer is no. It is not midnight.
it's not midnight yet. Like, what kind of a question is that? All you have to do is step outside.
All you have to do is look at your sundial. Jesus.
Edit this.
I don't edit anymore.
Fine, don't edit
Gave
it.
up.
So, I would pass out the cards. I would tell all the people to go to sleep. If they just got a number, they were just a regular townsperson, so it was nothing. I'd tell all the people to go to sleep. Everybody would close their eyes in the circle. Then I'd say, Mafia, wake up. The people who had the aces would open their eyes, point at whoever they wanted to kill.
Kind of like Heads Up, 7 Up, in a way.
Okay, I don't know what that is, actually.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
I mean, I've
we used
heard
to
of
play
it.
it as children, but I guess you were homeschooled for a while.
That's true. I was homeschooled. Anyway, then I'd tell the Mafia to go to sleep, tell the sheriff to wake up. He would point at who he thinks is Mafia. I would tell him if he was right or wrong with a nod or shake of my head. I'd tell him to go to sleep, tell the nurse to wake up. They would pick somebody to save that round, and then they would go to sleep. And then I'd have everybody wake up, and I would start by saying something like, last night there was a terrible tragedy. You see, while
in our little town of Jalapa.
in our tiny little town of Jalapa, while most of you were asleep, one of our members received an evite to a new club called Venom, and so he left his bed and went to
Sounds
the
like a
address.
tattoo part.
He went to the address and found that it was a trap. And while he was inside,
really?
the building was burned down, and he perished in the flames.
Yeah, see, that's...
And the person who died was, and I'd say like the person's name, and everybody would gasp, and they'd be, "Oh wow, Jared's such a good narrator." And I always did like really dramatic, random, gruesome deaths like that.
Death by Teletubby.
One time, like I had everybody wake up, and I was just like, "Guys, somebody shot the sheriff." And I thought you'd appreciate that.
Yeah, but they didn't shoot the deputy. Don't get him wrong.
Anyway, but or if the Mafia and the nurse picked the same person, I would say something like, "Oh, this person was strangled to near death, but the nurse resuscitated them," and then everybody would be, "Oh, the nurse saved that person." They'd get all excited, and 4 out of 5 games we played, my brother-in-law was the nurse, like that guy, like
That just sounds so cheaty.
in every
4 out of 5.
I know, like just randomly passing out cards, and he kept getting the queen, and he kept being the nurse.
I think he has something to tell you.
Who?
He's Freddie Mercury. He's a queen.
Oh God.
The queen of pop.
And you know what? Every turn, that motherfucker would save himself. Like, every turn. He never pointed at anybody else,
But isn't the point of a mission trip to save other people?
and he never saved anyone else. It was always
God,
himself. Like, he was the
dick.
worst nurse ever. Like,
Maybe he's not. Maybe he's preserving himself.
yeah, he would always make that argument. Well, I was preserving myself so I can save people later.
Because he's going to be the nurse again, so why not?
And then I was like, well, then why don't you point at other people later? And he didn't, ever. So, but it was a fun game, and I don't know, it was a great way to pass the time.
Sounds like it.
It was.
Sounds like it'd be a blast.
It was a blast.
Blast
From the past.
from the future. In future.
In future.
Oh,
Yeah, tell them about that. No, they already know.
Yeah, they should already know.
If you
they
guys watch
the
our
other
videos, you already know.
Yeah, if you don't, then you probably just listen to the podcast, and I don't blame you.
Oh my God! Like, I never thought I would miss the traffic in Kansas, but in Managua, it's a big city now. It's a city that never sleeps.
Wow.
It's a
Is
big
it-
city.
Is there sex in the city?
There's sex in that city,
Oh my god.
and there's also horses.
Horses. Yeah.
I'm not even making that joke because of Sarah Jessica Parker. I mean, there's literally horses. Like, we almost ran into like 7 of them. They just walk in the
Oh my
streets.
God.
And these are major highways that flow through the city, and we're driving like 50 miles an hour, and there's a horse just in the middle of the street.
Hey, quit horsing around, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Or there's cows, or there's kids running out in the street,
Oh,
and
no.
like, if people, and like, you know how like people get butthurt if you honk at them here in the States? If you honk there, like, it's just a normal thing because everybody honks. It's like, it's not to say, hey,
how's it going?
it's not like honking to say, hey, you made me angry on the road. It's honking to say, hey, I'm coming through and I'm not going to slow down. And they
You
don't.
better move.
They don't slow down. They just honk and then they keep going 50, and you either move or you don't.
And you die.
And guess what? The cops don't even care. There's only 2 traffic laws that they abide by. The 2 are the seatbelt law, And that's only if you're sitting in the front. If you're in the back, they don't even give a shit.
Wow.
And the second one is you don't pass on solid lines on the highway, which is random, but they observe that law religiously.
Wow.
And one time, Brian passed on a solid line, and 3 cops stopped him.
That's the most action they've had in
We were
years.
stopped for like 15 minutes. They jabbered for like 15 minutes in Spanish, and then he gave them like $8, and then they let us go. I was like, Brian, what did you just do? I paid them off. It's pretty
They're
much
the mafia.
It's what you do here in Nicaragua.
You pay them off.
It's
God,
it's
man,
what you do.
That's fantastic.
He's like, it's built into the taxes, by the way. It's like you're expected to pay off the cops. I was like, it's awesome.
Such a rich country.
Why don't I do that?
Why don't I live here? Oh, the volcanoes.
Oh yeah, the volcanoes.
And the mafia. Abducting children from Jalapeno.
Yeah.
Guadalupe.
Jalapeno.
Oh, God.
What else were we going to talk about?
We
We were at Wendy's.
were at Wendy's.
We were going to talk about like myths.
Yeah.
Myths that are too small for the Mythbusters to get to.
Yeah, but we're not the Mythbusters, so we can do it.
We're the what should we call ourselves? We're the Shenanglers.
We're the
Shenanglers, but
We're the myth debunkers.
debunkers. Okay.
Anyways, number 15. We're not going to read all these. We might not read half of them at all. But number 15, sweetest bubblegum. If you eat bubblegum, or if you've ever accidentally swallowed your chewing gum, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Contrary to popular belief, it won't take 7 years to digest, and it will digest normally along with your other food.
Yeah, see, I thought it really did take 7 years for bubblegum to digest, like when I heard that.
I did too, my whole life.
Let's see, number 14, Elephant's Graveyard. It is a complete myth that elephants sense when they are close to death and make their way instinctively to a place known as the Elephant's Graveyard, where they finally later
Are you
rest.
telling me Lion King was wrong?
Is that where people based that myth off of? Do they think that Lion King was true?
It was true.
No. I bet you think that there's 2 races of lions, and all the ones with black fur are evil.
Oh, I thought that applied to people.
Oh, Marshall.
Suddenly, we were listening to an old podcast about gambling with black people. The whole fat and laughing Buddha comes from a Chinese folk hero by the name of Budai, and I guess it's like a flub in history that they screwed it up and mixed them together.
Yeah, Buddha wasn't fat, and he
No.
wasn't jolly. He's
No.
probably pissed off.
He was probably
all the
very
time.
melancholy.
Melancholy.
Lightning strikes the same place twice.
Well, yeah.
I mean, look at the Empire State Building.
it gets struck a bunch of times every year.
People can get stricken. I guess it's not the same geological place. Oh well. But it is for the Empire State Building, but it's also got a lightning rod.
Yeah.
So does that count?
Maybe.
Shenangled. You don't need 8 glasses of water. It varies from person to person.
A day.
A day, yeah.
Yeah.
In your life.
People say you're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day, but apparently you don't really need to. Something I learned in Nicaragua because we didn't have.
No,
very
you
much
drank
water.
gallons of water in Nicaragua.
No, we didn't have very much water, really.
You want to take this one?
Let's see. When a person dies, their hair and fingernails do not continue to grow. Wait, who thought that was real?
I did, actually. I was always told that when I was a kid.
Really?
I thought they continued to grow for, just a little bit longer. But apparently it's because your skin shrinks.
Oh, okay.
And so it reveals more. Eat, dive, and survive. Basically, this one says you don't have to wait an hour before jumping in the pool after you eat. It will not give you muscle cramps.
Yeah, who came up with that?
Mothers.
I mean, it was probably the same people who thought, oh, if you use leeches, they'll heal you back in, the 1700s.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
Our room is bleached at the moment, by the way, and my cat, this thing, meow, he's trying to lick the bleach.
This one, I'm gonna skip this one because I don't agree with it.
Look at the Bible. It says that the dinosaurs built the pyramids.
That's not what it says.
It says that the dinosaurs were there, though.
Well, yeah, of course they were.
Contrary to popular belief, humans did not evolve from the chimpanzee. Suck that. No one, because no one thought that.
Evolutionists think that
No, they don't.
Christians 1, evolutionists 0.
Yeah. No, it's 2 for Christians at this point.
Yeah.
Memory of a goldfish. They can span it for a few months. It's not just a few seconds.
Oh yeah, I thought that
Evolutionists won.
I really thought that they only had like 3-second memory. And why did the evolutionists win that one?
Because that's evolution. They've learned to keep memory.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Bulls are colorblind.
Oh, I knew this one. Yeah,
I did too.
they're not attracted to red. It's the motion of the cape that makes them angry.
Yeah, it's kind, and they're probably not even angry. They're probably horny. It's kind of like, ooh, I'm rubbing my butt. Ooh, you want some of this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you scratch a cat's
So
butt.
like when bullfighters shake a red cape, it doesn't have to be red.
Look at these guys'
Either way, the
pants.
bull is gonna
Jesus.
go at it.
That ass.
Stop looking at that guy's butt, Marshall.
Sorry, it's my native country. Actually, that's probably Bolivia.
Probably.
Space oddity. You cannot see the Great Wall of China from space. It is a lie placed by the Chinese to make themselves look better. True fact.
It makes sense. Let's see.
This one surprised me.
The term sushi does not mean raw fish, especially since not all sushi contains raw fish. In actual fact, the term translates as sour rice.
Now, I can arguably say that no one knew that unless they were, like, huge into food.
Or if they were Japanese.
Well, yeah, that too.
And by the way, what the fuck, Japanese people? Why didn't any of you tell us that sushi meant sour rice?
Why didn't you correct us?
Yeah, you just.
Why do you keep it as raw fish then?
Yeah, why didn't you just tell us? Oh, it does mean raw fish. Like, no Japanese person has ever corrected me.
Number 2. We're already on number 2. Jeez, we're speeding through. Eat cake. Contrary to popular belief, Marie Antoinette did not utter the phrase, let them eat cake. It is believed that Rousseau coined the term, or that it was stated by Maria Theresa, the wife of Louis XIV. She's eating cake, and there are baguettes everywhere.
Well, yeah, they're French.
Go French, man! Yeah, she didn't actually say let them eat cake, apparently,
Okay.
before she got her head chopped off. And number 1, the biggest myth, apparently, in all of world history.
This is the biggest myth.
Skyrim is wrong.
In actual fact, there's no evidence to support that Vikings wore horns on their helmets.
The Vikings wore helmets on their horns because that's what really means is Vikings are demons and they have horns. They just put helmets on.
It was actually, if you guys remember that one opera with the fat lady singing with the
Derrig des Nibelungen.
I can't pronounce it, but there's an opera by Richard Wagner with the fat lady singing in the Viking helmet, and she had horns on her helmet, so everybody thought that Vikings wore.
Did.
But that was just made up.
Yeah, that was complete fake.
But
They thought it looked cool.
next they're gonna tell us Vikings didn't rape people.
Yeah. Next they're gonna say Vikings didn't live in Skyrim.
What blasphemy is this? So,
Yeah,
Marshall,
those are our 15 top myths.
so you remember our Australia episode when we talked about the taipan,
How can I not?
the snake that just bit you repeatedly for pleasure?
Until you were dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just bites for pleasure, like
It
repeatedly.
doesn't stop, I believe I heard you say.
It doesn't stop. It's true. Like, it just keeps biting. So, when we were down in Nicaragua, Brian was like, be careful, guys. We're going to walk through this area, and there's 3 deadly snakes. We have the coral snake, which is not so bad. Then we have this rattler snake. We have a rattlesnake, which is also not so bad, because it gives you a warning. But we also have a snake that is extremely venomous, and it likes to wait for people to walk by. Then it sneaks up behind them and bites them from behind. I'm like, what the fuck? This snake just likes
You're
to...
like, I'm not in Australia.
This snake just likes to mug people. It likes to... It's like Morgan Freeman. I'm creeping up behind you. And it just creeps up behind you and it bites you for no reason.
Well, if it's mugging you, there's a reason.
If it's it shanks you.
It shivs you.
Although I may only have this
But a
measly
measly
shield
But it's quite effective
when applied to the jugular.
Okay, so I found something scary as balls today called the giant golden-crowned flying fox bat. This is how big it is.
Holy crap.
And you guys listening, I will be posting a picture of it on the Facebook page.
Oh my god, this thing's found in the Philippines?
Found in the Philippines.
That's where my brother is.
Look at this thing. It's easily... It looks like a toddler wrapped in a blanket.
Oh my gosh.
If the blanket had bones.
Like, this thing is literally, like, 3 feet tall, and it has,
and
like, a 6-foot wingspan.
The wingspan has to be, like...
6 or 7 feet.
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
I mean, look at this guy. That's about 6 feet.
But he's not,
He'd be, like,
he's
there.
not directly beneath it. This
Yeah,
guy's
that's
closer
true.
to it.
I think one of the main things, like with this picture here, you guys can't see it, sorry, but this picture here I think is deceptive because it looks like it's closer to the foreground than he is.
Well, yeah, of course it is.
So it's making it look bigger. But this freaking picture is scary as hell either way.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at him, spread eagle. He's like, I have to pee.
Isn't that a sexual position?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't
It's
think
called
bats did that.
It's called the GGCFF.
The what?
Look at this GIF.
Oh, dancing bat.
They have hooks for hands,
like Captain Hook, but without the cheesy mustache.
but without the innocence.
The innocence.
Well, I mean, all those boys he's raped.
Oh.
Oh, look at those hooks, though. Jesus
Why have I never heard of this thing before?
Because it's a nightmare.
it is a nightmare. It's gonna
You've
haunt me in
seen
my
it.
dreams.
Probably already has. That's where Dracula came from. They
Actually-
saw that thing and they're like, holy shit.
Actually, Dracula came from the legend of an ancient Russian ruler who used to who was it? Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
Like he used to push people off of platforms onto giant wooden stakes and just let them hang there until they bled out. So they always hoped that if they landed on it, like they'd like land with their heart, so they'd just kill them instantly. Otherwise, they'd hang there for like a week. So that's where the whole stakes through the heart thing came from.
So he wasn't the guy. So
No,
The
like
people
he was
falling were the
because the
vampires.
ruler was called the Dracul or something,
yes.
and they called him the Dracula.
yeah, okay.
So like that's where it came from.
Yeah. And if you've ever read or seen a game or played a game or read a book or anything, seen a guy and his name was
If
Alucard
you've ever done anything ever,
and his name was Alucard, look at that shit backwards, because when I did in a book, I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's Dracula. Spoiler alert.
which book?
It's called The Circle Trilogy by Ted Decker.
Oh, okay. I've heard about that. It's really good. You told me about
It was
it.
really good. It's a good series. And for some reason, the whole trilogy that stops and rinses and repeats indefinitely actually worked really well. They had a book 0 that turned it into a circle, even though it was a trilogy.
Yeah, it was a trilogy, but it had 4 books.
Yeah. But
They-
1 was like the metaphysical 0, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well, the way he's Ted Decker. It's like he's like, I'm gonna write a trilogy with 4 books. And everybody's like, Ted, you can't do that. And he's like, I'm Ted Decker. I do what I want.
He makes videos about his life set to Muse music.
Really? Does he?
Yeah, he did. It was called A
Dude.
Day in the Life of Ted Decker.
He said it like to Muse music.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I love Muse.
It was good. It was a cool video. Basically, he just kind of walked around in circles.
It
and
feels like
tights.
every time I see Matt Bellamy, he changes his hair.
Well, yeah, that's his thing.
Like, I know, but is there any like physical need for a human being to
think
do
of
that?
Think of it this way: how many 17 to 20-year-old girls dye their hair like every other week?
Girls.
Exactly. I think we just discovered Matt Bellamy's secret. That's how he can hit those high notes. No, actually, the reason he can hit those high notes is because he was born with shrunken vocal cords. That's a thing. I didn't think that could happen.
Are you being serious right
No,
now?
I am completely serious.
Are you sure you're not lying to me?
Look, I'm going to type it in right now. Matthew Bellamy shrunken vocal cords. Shrinking, maybe.
Shrinking.
Where is it?
Does that mean he's just going to get higher and higher?
A doctor once examined Bellamy's vocal cords. They are unusually small.
Oh, wow.
That's how he can hit that range. Because his vocal cords are so small that... Oh, Jesus, pianos are flying everywhere!
Marshall, why is your piano falling? Or
Damn it, Matthew Bellamy, your vocal cords are so small the pianos flew away.
flew away.
Hey, how many black people does it take to change a light bulb? Whoa, are you about to make a racist joke? No, it's a proper question. I need to know how many slaves I should buy. You're a cunt. That is amazing.
That's hilarious.
Rebecca's in the background. Say hi. No, she doesn't want to. Okay. Fine.
Oh, Rebecca.
At some point, she has to say something. It'll happen.
For those of you who don't know, Rebecca is Marshall's fiance.
She's very lovely.
Yeah.
That's a very nice
But I don't know
fiancé
why.
I've got there.
I don't know why you wouldn't know. We say that like every fucking episode.
Yeah. God damn it. He's still dating Carolyn, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Have you ever heard of Vine?
Vine.
Vine.
Like
It's kind of like Instagram, but for
creeping.
videos.
Okay.
6 seconds. I was shown at work this guy called King Batch, but he spells his name B-A-C-H, like Bach. But
Okay.
he's black, so maybe he doesn't understand that it's pronounced Bach. But whatever, you know. He's really funny, though. He actually makes a living making videos on Vine.
Okay.
And this guy's
You
good.
could make a living doing that?
Yeah. And this guy, okay, just I just shit all over myself. No, Jared did.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Anyways, he made this video, and I'll go with the one that I thought was one of the funniest ones. Him and his black friend are sitting on the couch. They're both black, you know, whatever. These niggas be chilling on the couch like motherfucking villains. And one's like, "Yo, man, you got any sandwiches?" He's like, "Yeah, but they're mine, man. You can't have them." "All right, cool. Can I use the bathroom?" "Yeah, it's down the hall on the right." He walks into the kitchen and opens the fridge, and the other black guy, the first one who said no sandwiches, pops out with a gun. He's like, "Nigga, I said no sandwich!"
What?
Yeah, he's Samuel Jackson.
He Samuel Jacksoned him.
Nigga. That's hilarious.
He was just like Samuel Jackson from that one movie,
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
And
What?
there's another
Wait
one
a second.
that I thought was hilarious. He's driving his giant SUV down the road, and he sees a girl. He's like, "Damn, girl, you looking good." And she goes, or he's like, "You want to ride?" "Ew, no." "That's why you walking then, bitch." And he drives off. But that's not the best part. The best part is as he's driving, he does that whole Peter Griffin thing. The evil Peter's like, "Nah."
Wow, he sounds just like Will Smith from Lethal Weapon 7. I see black people.
Lethal Weapon 7, I see black. That's amazing. ICBP.
All right, now here's the thing. I think that we need to take a moment to speak about the hit sensation that's swept across our nation called Sharknado.
Sharknado. God damn it.
Because I just got back into the country, and I started getting slapped in the face with all these things on the internet about Sharknado, which I didn't hear about before I left. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Apparently there's a movie about a tornado full of sharks.
Yeah.
Like, tell me about this, because I still haven't really heard much.
I haven't seen the trailer, but apparently it's literally a tornado that sharks jump out of.
Oh, why is this a thing?
And you know that not lead singer, you know that singer from Glee who died?
Let's pretend I do.
Corey something, I don't know. That's what Rebecca says. But his last 2 tweets, I kid you not, were, "What the hell is a shark tornado?" "Oh my god, it's sharks and tornadoes." And I saw a picture with a guy from a movie. I don't know who. I'm sorry. But he said, "I like the way you die." Sorry, kid. It might be too soon for that. We're going to watch the trailer. Too violent for TV, but we're going to turn the sound off so you can't hear it.
And we're just going to
We're gonna
comment
comment on it.
So at
Okay.
this point, go to YouTube and turn on the Sharknado trailer.
And it's the official Asylum trailer, Too Violent for TV? Question mark, question mark.
And we'll tell you exactly as we begin.
This
So,
movie is like a porno without the porn. Thank you, Anime Girl Unleashed from 2 hours ago. Next one, Pandemonium. That'd be awesome.
that would be-
All right.
All right. Now,
All right. 1 second in. The Asylum. It's on the coast. It's in a bar. Boobs.
There's boobs.
Rick from The Walking Dead.
Wait, is that really?
Sharks and tornadoes. Cyclones. Bitch, what's going on? Oh, I love you. How's it going?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
People.
Sharks
oh my
are
God!
flying in. I repeat.
Sharks are in the air. People are
He's
pumping
picking a
shotguns, pickaxes.
butane.
Oh my god! Sharks and tornadoes.
Tornadoes and sharks. He's shooting a shark falling out of a tornado. There's a
That shark just hit
Sharks
a
are
billboard.
falling through
It hit the
billboards.
Hollywood sign. He grabbed a
He
chainsaw.
cut a shark in half.
This is the cheesiest trailer I've ever watched, and they're flying a helicopter towards the
Sharks
tornado.
are raining down like cats and dogs.
Dude, he just
dove
jumped.
into
He
the shark's
dove
mouth.
at it with a chainsaw.
Oh my! A Ferris Bueller's Day Off is falling. Oh my god!
Sharknado.
The Hollywood sign became Ollywood.
Ollywood.
Hollywood.
That was the worst trailer I've ever seen. I'm gonna watch it twice.
Oh, that was amazing.
I can't wait for
Let's just-
Sharknado 2. All of my Sharknado.
Let's look at more of the comments. Let's have a grizzly beer while watching. Damn, no Bruce Campbell. Musicians SMFH.
Oh wait, let's see. Seb Z comments first this, and then the next thing we know, we're gonna have sharks with lasers.
Just throw me a frickin' bone here. All I wanted was sharks with laser beams.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Who okayed this? Fire that man/woman. The man-woman.
Madman dog.
Here we go from ADIF14. No, mami mio, mu, ya, charazo, XD.
What the fuck? Who comments like that? Did
Mexican?
that person go to school?
Mexican?
Ferrani Oki. What the actual fuck? Is this like a legit movie? Seriously?
How about horses?
I don't get it.
This is literally the worst thing ever.
Why
Wow.
would anybody make a movie like that?
Apparently,
There's gonna be a sequel. You know it.
Apparently, Hollywood has ran out of ideas.
I mean, they made Anaconda 3 Offspring, and David Hasselhoff was dumb enough to
They
do that
made
movie.
Snakes on a Plane 2.
The Life of Crow.
Yeah, the alternate title for The Matrix 4. So, yeah, they're running out of ideas. This is getting terrible. And that's not even a fake movie this time.
Yeah, these.
That sounds like something we would make.
That sounds like something we would. Oh,
We should sell ideas.
we should sell ideas. Okay, let's come up with an idea right now.
Australia, the land of the living.
Land of the
Because that doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't. That would be a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it would.
Like where Australia is like a utopia, and then like suddenly all these dangerous creatures are like
Not there.
There's no. It starts off peaceful, and then like all these dangerous creatures just are shipped there like spontaneously.
Oh, and because they're not from that ecosystem, they're fucking shit up.
Yeah, and then
Plagues are happening.
and then they adapt, and then they start killing people.
Oh.
And it's kind of like how Australia became the land of the dying.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like Australia's origin story.
It's like when the English arrived and dumped their prisoners there.
Yeah.
It's such a gruesome thing. They take their worst prisoners and throw them on a freaking desert
Yeah, they
with the
put 'em
most
there.
deadliest animals ever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are dinosaurs. I mean, there are those saltwater crocodiles.
The saltwater crocodile is a fucking dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur!
It's the closest living relative to a dinosaur.
Except for the coelacanth.
Except for the seal. Well, that's a fish.
I used to pronounce it coelacanth because
So did I.
caught it on Animal Crossing.
Well, then it would be, the closest living relative to a koala.
the coelacanth. Another myth debunked. Koalas did not come from the coelacanth.
They didn't?
No. That's why it says can't.
For those of you who don't know what a coelacanth is, it's really pretty cool. It was discovered off the coast of Africa.
Have you ever played Pokemon?
Yeah, it's an
It is a
ancient
relicanth.
fish. It looks just like relicanth from Pokemon. So, like, it's an ancient fish that everybody thought was extinct.
huge.
They found schools of them living off South Africa.
It's worth like 20,000 bells on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, if you catch one on
Or,
Animal
no, it's
Crossing.
like 40,000. No.
No, it was like 10,000.
Yeah.
It wasn't, yeah.
It was just really rare. You
I mean-
can only catch it when it's raining. Remember that, kids.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, hey, all you had to do is catch a bunch of barred knife jaw. They went for 5,000 bells apiece.
It's true. I always went to the island. Well, the new version. I go to the island and catch beetles because the island is summer all year around, and the beetles that are really rare, each trip can get you like 100 to 250K.
That's a
Well,
lot.
it takes like half an hour though. But you do it like 5 times a night, you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
But people say that breaks the game. I saw that. People are like, you go to the island and it breaks the game. But the truth is there are so many public works projects and expansions for your house. You need the money. It wasn't in there as a game-breaking thing. It's because you fucking need it.
It's true. I mean,
I'm trying to build an oil rig right now just to get it out of the way.
hold on.
300,000.
You can You can actually build oil rigs in this game,
Yeah,
and they only cost 300,000 bells.
yeah. You can build pyramids, stone it, but the villagers have to recommend it.
The
because you're the
villagers
mayor.
have to recommend it.
Yeah. Remember when we talked about this? This is the follow-up to that conversation in, like, our second podcast.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is the follow-up. We're talking about Animal Crossing New Leaf again, and I have to say, I've played it for the past month and 8 days, and it is a huge time waster, and I love every second. I loves me some seconds of that game.
So today, my girlfriend, she's been watching a lot of Doctor Who. She just got into
Doctor
Netflix. Yeah, Doctor Who.
Who?
Shut up.
What's his name?
Doctor Who.
What?
I didn't see the episode that told you his name.
Dr. Wynn?
Doctor where?
Dr. Why? Dr. Why?
Anyway, so the doctor, his real name is Slim Shady. And what?
It's Dr. Dre.
And by golly, he stood up.
I love you so much.
No, but
I missed you so much.
I know you did.
Oh my god.
Actually, she skipped a bunch of episodes though because they were too scary for her. So we just had a marathon today of all the scary episodes she was afraid to watch alone. So we went through with Chris Eccleston. We watched the episodes with the gas mask zombies. With David Tennant, we watched the episode Blink with the Weeping Angel statues.
Oh.
Then we watched the Weeping Angel statues in the Matt Smith series as well. So like I got to see like 3 doctors in one day, all the scariest episodes.
Wow.
It was pretty awesome.
That sounds really good. And
It was good.
A good time. A good day. A good time of day.
Every time like it got to a scary part with those angels, like she got out of bed and she started walking around her room in circles like nope.
Nope.
I can't
She
do
just
this.
shuts the TV off. Nope. But hey, Carolyn, if you're listening, anything that holds the image of an angel becomes an angel. So while you're watching Doctor Who, you're beholding the image of an angel.
They can come and get you, my dear.
I can smell you.
They're going to get you in your room tonight.
Ooh, that sounds dirty.
Don't blink. This is mean. If she listens to this, she's gonna have horrible nightmares that night. I feel bad now.
We should try to make a heartbeat.
We should make a heartbeat.
Sharknado. I just feel like it's gonna be Jaws with tornadoes.
Jaws with tornadoes and like 1,000 more sharks.
They want to watch a movie, so they got volunteered to
Um,
try.
Where are they gonna go? Redbox.
Earlier today, I saw this old sackcloth, and it had a picture of Teddy Roosevelt on it, and it said Orange Utan, and that was the brand, and I didn't know what the heck that meant. And then I realized I said orangutan, and then that picture of Teddy Roosevelt was really a picture of an orangutan. So, but there was, I'm an idiot. I'm just trying to fill dead space while Marshall talks to his woman. What a fag.
Fuck you.
Because she's talking to him right now, and I'm just talking about him, and they're literally a foot away from me. Rebecca's wearing a really pretty purple dress. She looks like a petunia.
Apparently, the guy at Wendy's, you know him.
Which
the
guy?
kind of chubby guy with the gauges. He has gauges, right?
I don't know. Which guy?
It's a chubby guy.
With glasses?
No.
No? I don't know then.
Yeah, the guy that you were talking to. He
When-
might have glasses,
when-
but he doesn't always wear them. When we were leaving.
That was Dell.
Dell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dell. He apparently kept saying Rebecca had a pretty dress and he was scaring her. Like he said it once and then he just kept saying it over and over.
Oh, don't worry, Rebecca. Dell's gay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a farmer in the Dell.
I figured.
There's a farmer in a Dell.
Yeah, in him. Because he's gay.
You're disgusting.
Anyways, Rebecca's about to be leaving to go, what are you doing?
None of your business.
She's gonna go walk
gonna
her
get
corner.
a movie.
What?
Wow.
Nothing. Ow!
You don't say that about my woman.
I hurt.
Just kidding, she's the one who hit him, not me. I can't hit Jared, you fucker.
Ow!
I just tapped him. You made me do this! Look what you did to me!
Anyway, so then I stopped my car and I get out trying to I realized the frosty was on top of my car. So I get the frosty off And then I'm like, thank you so much. I do that all the time. And then he's like, okay. And then I
You have a pretty dress.
I'm in park, and I try to like. Wait, no, I'm talking about button the brake to get out of park, and then I rev up really loud. Everyone's staring at me. I'm like, oh my god, I feel like a retard.
Hello, this is Tina Barrett from S Club 7, and you are listening to the Shenanglers. I almost said the Yog Pod.
No, we're not that.
We're not that big.
We're not that big dick.
Where did my shoes go?
Your shoes died. You never put them up there.
You put your shoes in the thingy.
I put them right there.
Oh.
Did I wear them at any point in this?
So, you have a big sombrero on your wall,
I
Marshall.
did, and I actually did a video, but you don't know because you've been in Nicaragua.
Frosty all over the floor.
Why do you spill
Rebecca
things?
just spilled her Frosty all over the floor.
It's okay, I'll clean it.
Thank you. I love you. Bye.
Yeah, I love you too. Basically, if you wouldn't be in Blackwater, favorite town in Red Dead Redemption, if you weren't in Blackwater all the time, you would have seen the video I posted on YouTube.
What video would that be, Marshall?
It's a Q&A sesh.
What?
I had a Q&A sesh.
Speaking of which, why aren't we on Facebook right now getting questions?
Demanding, not even getting, demanding.
Demanding questions from our loyal
I have a few.
listeners.
But yeah, I did a Q&A sesh right here.
Okay.
Right here. And I showed everything that I had on my desk and in my room because people were wondering. It was kind of cool.
People were wondering?
Yeah, people were like, hey, yo, dog, what's up? What's on your desk, man? And I was like, an Oblivion symbol, dude. The symbol, and I showed it, and I was like, and a die for some reason. I don't know.
And you put on like this... Wait, go back up to that horrible picture of me.
Yeah, it's an oldie but a goldie.
Hey, look, there's me with a slut.
What else is new? Burn. I don't always go to church, but when I do, I pretend to eat my imaginary friend and drink his blood so I can live forever in the sky.
I don't like that joke.
Of course you don't.
Of course not.
Okay, I have actually got a couple more questions from last time.
Oh, okay. Who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
My favorite NASCAR driver is Shelby Stuckey.
Is that a real NASCAR driver?
No, she's not.
My favorite one is Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That's the only one you know.
No, I know. There's another like Jeff Gordon and
you know that other guy,
and
Buzz Aldrin,
Buzz
the
Aldrin.
NASCAR driver.
Buzz Aldrin.
He
What?
was the first guy to drive the Millennium Falcon into the moon.
I'm gonna punch you.
Okay.
The only reason I like Dale Earnhardt Jr. is because without him, there's no Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr.
That's true.
And I love Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr.
Guess I'm not driving.
Aw. Rebecca's not driving.
Let's see. Here's one from Marco Antonio Garcia. Will Marshall ever leave Towers?
Well, yes.
Does he want to blow the place up?
Probably not. There are a lot of old folks there that I'd rather not be pinned with the murder of.
Will the podcast ever end?
Yes, because... Well, no, it won't. Because we may die, we may leave, we may just not be friends one day, God forbid. But, Satan forbid, too, just in case, because he likes to fuck shit up. I don't think it will, because we're an idea, I think. We want to make people laugh. We're doing it to bring joy to people's lives. And I think that, and I talked to a couple people about this already, but I think we can expand the Shenanglers from just being me and you and have like an empire of Shenanglers out there.
A whole empire.
And if we do that, there can be multiple Shenangler podcasts. We could have like this podcast with Marshall and Jared and other folks. And I was talking to a couple people. I won't say
folks.
who. I won't say who. But yes, it's an idea that the podcast will never end. So no.
Okay.
Does he love making podcast? Yes.
Yes, we do.
Is this a solo? Is this a solo? What?
What?
Is he like
What
on
a solo?
Is he on a guitar? Is he like playing the riff and he's like, "Is this a solo?" I don't know what's going on. He's playing guitar.
Marco's asking some weird questions.
How am I making up these questions? With an exclamation, he's getting violent. We gotta detain him.
Marco, you best back up.
You best back off,
Bro.
honey boo boo. Has Bill Clinton ever starred in 3 porno? Funny fact.
Oh, God.
Rebecca told me when she was looking up random trivia.
Here we go.
Bill Clinton has been in 3 pornos from the waist down.
Oh, my God.
Really, actually, Bill Clinton.
How much did he make?
I assume he did it for fun.
Okay, that's fair.
When is Cox Communications coming out? Now, Cox Communications was Bill Clinton's first porno.
Oh my God,
Because
Marshall.
this isn't a true fact, but we're all sitting at the table and they're like, "What did he wear? Was he wearing like short shorts?" I'm like, "Yeah, he was like the mail guy, the mailman." And they're like, "No, he was Cox Communications." And I'm like, "Yeah." He comes in, he's like, "Where should I plug my cable? In the back?" Oh. And where's Waldo? In hell, just like
Probably
Carmen
burning.
Sandiego.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's Carmen Sandiego?
Where in the world is she? Hell. Now, I think we're going to move on to Cosmo.
Cosmopolitan.
Happy birthday, sex. 7 ways to blow out his candles.
I love
Do people read
Cosmopolitan.
this?
Please go back to that. We gotta read
Do
that.
people actually read this? And the women say porn is bad. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sending this article to my girlfriend.
Make it all about the birthday boy.
Whoa, was that Oprah Winfrey doing a pole dance?
It might be. Show him it's all about him. Cook him dinner naked. Or just prance around in your birthday suit while he waits in bed for you to seduce. Okay, if you're naked and he's naked in bed, you're not seducing him. It's already happened. I'm sorry, honey. No matter what you do, let him know that you want to please him. Don't worry, he'll be dying to reciprocate when your birthday rolls around. Fact? No, he won't. He's just going to be like,
Oh, I got you a present.
2, get him an escort. Spoiler alert, you're the escort. Reserve a room for the 2 of you. Get all dressed up. So basically role play.
Oh, okay, like role playing that you're like a
The cable guy from Cox
so you're
Communications.
a dirty hooker with a bunch of viral diseases.
So you're Rihanna.
no.
All right.
So that means you got to be able to take a few hits because if you're
Yeah.
Rihanna, he's gonna be hitting you.
Get a sexy wig that's a totally different color.
Number
no.
3, try something new. Delve into a more taboo act like anal sex, or if you're really ready, try the Mexican Halloween.
The Mexican
If you
Halloween.
don't know what it is, you're not ready.
Yeah. Okay, Michael. The mere fact that you say it like that tells me you're not ready.
Become his fantasy.
You know that old song? Yo, 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 what's your fantasy? I don't think that's how it goes.
I've never heard that song.
Yo, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Oh.
So basically, find out what his fantasy is, and then on his birthday,
Do it.
Yeah.
Number 5, abstain.
Oh,
Don't have sex for like a week before his birthday, and then sexual intention. I agree with that. The longer you wait, the more building up it gets, unless he's a chronic masturbator. The more built up it'll be, and he will explode. That being said, it'll probably be premature. Your choice.
let's see. Number 6, surprise him with an oral sex. Oh.
Oh, just go up to him. I'm sticking your vagina in my... Oh, wait. The other way around. Just kidding. Start his engine, and it's a link. Where does that go?
What?
It says, right
There's a
when he
link?
walks in the door, pull down his pants and start his engine.
And it's a link.
Blowjobs. How to give... Okay, we don't need to go there.
I don't
That's
need
a
to know
road.
that.
That is a dark road.
I'm not Captain Jack Harkness. I don't need to know that.
7. Give him a present. A sex present. Remember when you used to get toys for your birthday?
Well, getting sex toys as an adult is even better.
Because, seriously, what guy wouldn't appreciate you giving him the gift of orgasms?
Since when did our podcast turn into something dirty?
Since Cosmopolitan came.
That's fair.
Positions for shower sex. Why is it all about... I thought Cosmo was good. I thought it was wholesome. 11 sex moves that bring you... What the hell is Cosmo?
Why did you think Cosmo was a good magazine?
I didn't. I just thought... I didn't.
Why did you even go to Cosmo? Why did we do that bit?
I wanted to know how to surprise your man on his birthday.
You don't have a man.
But I can use it for reverse psychology on my woman.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And she might listen to this and get some ideas.
I don't think she will.
Winky face. Winky face.
I don't think anybody's gonna take any of this to heart.
But what if they took it to hard?
Okay. That was a bad joke.
That was horrible. I should gouge my face off. Gouge my face off. That's what happens when you're texting and talking.
So, what are you thinking about right now, Marshall?
I'm still wondering where that die on my desk goes. If it goes in a Monopoly game, if it's a Yahtzee die, where it belongs.
Wrong answer. You were thinking.
Oh,
about-
you know what I'm thinking, do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know why?
Why?
Because your mind is my jungle, Jim.
Wow.
I play around in there.
Only if it's the Silver Gymnasium.
I like to, hang on your monkey bars.
Yeah.
I sit and spin on your merry-go-round.
Yeah. You
I
zip
slide
line
all day long.
You zip line on my zip line. No. I ruined it. You slide down on my zip line.
Yeah, man.
You ever see those at playgrounds? Kids have it so cool these days.
They have zip lines now?
Yeah. They're not like actual zip lines, but it's a little handle that
Back
comes
in my
down.
day, we had seesaws.
It's got a little... We didn't even have that in my
Those
school.
were shit.
It's got like a little handle that comes down and you run and jump and grab it and you go flying forward. It is so cool.
I've seen those.
Yeah. It's a stationary zip line. It's literally a line
Yeah. It
that
sucks.
zips.
So, what's your favorite animal, Marshall?
Wolf.
The wolf?
The wolf.
That's a good one. Brian Weed told us a lot of lies. Gonna throw that out there. The missionary we were
The
with,
Christian man told a lie.
he told
Well. The fat girls have arrived.
fuck you.
Doesn't even work.
Fuck you.
That's what the mafia said.
That's what Mafia says. That's what she said.
I fucked it up. That's what mafia says. Okay.
Yeah, during that game, during our games of Mafia, like you also have the opportunity to accuse somebody of being Mafia every turn, and like somebody would defend themselves by saying, "Oh well, blah blah, I'm just an innocent person."
Well,
like,
I wasn't at
and then
the scene
everybody
of
else would be
crime.
like, "That's what Mafia would say," and like, "Oh, that's what Mafia says," and
In
like,
future,
I just
mafia might learn.
that's just what everybody did. So, anyway,
You know, I'm gonna interrupt. My cat launches himself at my door to open it. He gets a running start and he dives for it and he just throws himself into it, his full body weight. He's a fat ass cat. I don't know how, but he's getting fat. We don't even feed him. Okay, we feed him. But that's not the point. His sisters are skinny and he is fat as can be. And he just launches himself. Sari.
damn it!
What are you doing? Stop editing code.
I'm editing code.
You're trying.
I didn't mean to edit code.
Body 18-inch values. Style dot font family.
I was trying to go to the Pokemon
Exterminate.
website, sarahb.net, and
Here.
instead...
Close this. Fuck you. Close your goddamn shit. Look, it's a new X and Y DS case.
That looks pretty cool, actually.
Look, it's Erado, official Pokemon art.
Wait. Hold on. What is that?
It looks like a Zangoose that turned into a tree.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
It
A
is.
Cyclops, with several strips of its bark having been removed around the arms. There's foliage on the head and on the arms. It's not
Okay.
currently known when this
Okay.
Pokemon will be
The
completely
Pokemon
revealed
has
with official
been
art
seen
screenshots, but
in a trailer.
Liz will post it here. Okay, so
It's been seen in a trailer, and they're doing shitty fan art.
why is there a horrible Pokemon
Why does
that
it
looks
have
like
a
a
penis?
tree and it has a penis?
Or
where-
balls. I guess they're balls. Why does it have balls?
Why is it one ball?
Or maybe it's like a Hitmontop, and it spins around and lifts its legs.
Damn. Oh, look, there's another one.
There it is. No, that can't be it.
Oh, look, there's the
That's a
evolved
panda.
form of that horrible panda Pokemon. That actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does.
I guess.
It's probably going to be the fighting type.
I don't know. And it's got like the little twig in its mouth, like Trico.
Yeah, like
Only they actually incorporated it.
Finally. It's about time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Wait, does this thing have 3 arms? Or is that its back?
That's its back. It's like a Blaziken.
It's just got like this horrible thing on its back. Hey, here's something about Crystal version.
Ooh, what's this?
That's definitely a sword.
That is a sword.
There's a sword Pokemon now?
It is... Okay, it is now known that honed edge.
Hone edge.
Because it's a sword with a honed edge. Comes into being when a departed spirit possesses a sword that once belonged to humans. It can be used the blue cloth attached to its hilt as nimbly as an arm.
Pokemon. Okay.
So it's basically like a badge with a sword and a cloth.
Running out of ideas!
But it's gonna be sweet.
It's probably going to be a ghost type.
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, look at that. That looks a lot cooler.
Oh, yeah, that's way better.
Shit. I didn't know.
Okay,
Monterfail.
I would say...
Pokemon de type Acier Spectre.
See, it is part ghost type. I don't know what Acier is.
I think that might be dark.
Maybe.
No, steel.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Makes sense it's a steel ghost type.
It's a steel. Look, it's got a face.
I guess if you're going to do a steel ghost type, that's a pretty good one to do.
Look, Ash is getting a mouthful.
Oh my god.
We're on Cerebi.net, by the way. If you scroll down, you'll see. This is for Thursday.
I mean, like, people give them crap, like, oh, they're running out of ideas, these Pokemon are shit, but think about it. I mean, there was a lot of crappy Pokemon in the first generation that were, like, horrible, like, you know, inanimate objects that they turned into Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, they can't...
Like muck.
Like muck. It was literally a pile of goo. What the fuck, guys? Like, you can't just complain about... And then there was also Grimer, and there was also Ditto. They had 3 Pokemon that were piles of cum in the first generation,
Yeah.
and yet people are complaining about, like, this generation. It's
Yeah.
like, you can't complain.
It's like, seriously, you had a fucking magnet.
Yeah, Magnemite, Voltorb, like, they had inanimate
A
objects.
Pokeball flipped upside down that explodes instead of
How original.
Implodes.
That was the first generation. Those were their horrible ideas from then, and people like call those classics. So I don't think it's right to hark on them for, you know, coming up with new Pokemon.
Apparently, breaking news: a cop was. Oh, where'd it go? God dang it! A cop was fired because he chased a governor on the road because the governor was breaking the law, and apparently he doesn't like that he broke the law, so he fired the cop. Way to go, America!
Okay, so apparently governors are allowed to break the law now?
Well, duh. Also, Zimmerman. Did you hear about that?
No, but out of the
was-
country. I don't
he
know
was
anything about the
acquitted.
Zimmerman trial. What?
Did Zimmerman twat?
I don't even know what he did.
He killed a black guy. He killed a 17-year-old black guy. And the fucked up thing is, that made nationwide news, but when a black guy kills a white 17-year-old, it doesn't even hardly make local news. But he got acquitted, and Kim Kardashian said in a tweet, not that I follow that bitch, but she said in it, not that you're a bitch, Kim, I mean, I don't know you personally, but you're a bitch. Anyways, she said, and I quote something to the effect of, I'm paraphrasing, she said, Zimmerman was acquitted, hashtag no justice. But Kim Kardashian, your father was OJ's lawyer.
So she should know.
She knows all about no justice. Goddamn. Okay, Steam sales. Bastion is on sale for $2.24 for the next 7 hours.
Wow, that doesn't sound too bad.
No, it's actually really good.
I've never played Bastion.
It looks... The narrator for this game, have you ever heard him?
No.
He's just like... So a hero goes out in the unknown world.
Search who it is.
Alright.
So our hero goes out in a world where a black man was the president of the United States. 2 heroes
Logan
embark.
Cunningham, it looks like.
Wow.
Oh, he's black.
He looks like a young Michael Jackson. Like, really young.
Really, really young. He looks like a young Michael Jackson.
Or he looks like that guy from that one show, Different Strokes.
Yeah, it is that guy. It's definitely Logan Cunningham. He's a good guy. He has the greatest voice ever. Look it up. It's amazing.
What about Troy Baker?
He has a, no, I'm saying he has a great voice for an indie game.
For an indie game. Okay.
Plus, he's not the main character. He's just the narrator.
Okay, that's true.
So Yahoo doesn't know how to do articles anymore.
Yeah, Yahoo sucks.
They don't know how to
apparently.
interview.
Yeah, they wrote an article about Troy Baker, who is a famed, very successful, might I add, voice actor. You might know him from such anime as let's see, what else? What was he in? Soul Eater. He was.
You don't even know.
I know. No, I do know. He was in Soul Eater. He was
Excalibur.
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 I'm from the United Cape, and I'm looking for
Smack
heaven.
the microphone.
I'm coming to California. And he was the voice of the second greed in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
He was Loki, Hawkeye, and Willy in Spider-Man. Yeah.
in the Ultimate Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Let's see, he's been in tons, literally tons
He was like
of video
every
games.
villain in the Avengers.
He was every villain in the Avengers.
Park Avenue in regular show. He was Madara and Kagero and Kekaishi.
He was a ton of.
Kagero.
He was just like literally a ton of characters in Generator Rex and Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. He was the main character Booker in what's it called?
BioShock Infinite.
BioShock Infinite, and he's the main character in the video game The Last of Us. Like, he's just literally he's been a successful voice actor for like at least a decade now.
And he played Snow in Final Fantasy 13. A lot of people probably recognize from that. In Arkham Origins, he's playing the Joker.
Yeah, in Arkham
One
Origins,
of the very
he's the Joker.
few people who ever gets that role. He gets to play the Joker.
Yeah, well, the reason behind that is because Mark Hamill, who was known as Luke Skywalker in the original Star Wars movies, he was the voice of the Joker for years, but he just retired his voice from voice acting, or at least from being the Joker. He's still doing voice acting. So now Troy Baker's going to take over as the Joker.
If anybody played Saints Row the Third, he was the male player's voice.
Male player.
My favorite role for Troy Baker was in Tales of Vesperia. He was Yuri Lowell, the hardened, well, not really hardened, but he was a criminal who basically decided to take the law into his own hands to restore justice because he couldn't rely on the Empire. And that was such a good role for him. A criminal.
He was the voice of Espio, the chameleon in one of the Sonic the Hedgehog games.
Of Yamato and Pain and Naruto. Who else is worth mentioning here?
He was Batman.
Men in Black. He was Peter Delacour in Sanchez.
Here, go up just a little bit. In the Lego Batman 2 game, he was Bruce Wayne, Brainiac, and Two-Face.
Yeah.
He was all three at once.
And he was a ton of Transformers in the most recent Transformers game. Basically,
He's in everything.
Troy Baker has been in stuff all the way back since, like, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, he was Dr. Coaching from The World's Strongest.
Basically, like, this guy is a famed voice actor. And it came to these Joe Schmoes.
Joe Schmo!
These Joe Schmoes
Cohen's
with
Jesus
Yahoo,
Christ.
like, interviewed him. Didn't ask him any good questions, like, how long have you been voice acting? Instead, they just, like, decided, oh, we'll just wing this ourselves. And they're like, oh, this guy, he's some new voice actor who hasn't had any experience.
All he's done are car commercials. He's never done anything professional.
And they wrote a horrible article. So, yes, we're calling you out, Yahoo.
Terrible, but they need to research more.
Please research the people you interview from now on, Yahoo.
But we did learn something.
What?
He's in an indie band. Oh, I think it's indie. It
Ooh.
might just be rock.
That's good to know. I would love to look it up.
Baker Band. I gotta remember the band name. He's in. Let's just find the article on Yahoo. Yahoo.com. Troy Baker. It's gotta be. Nick Cage's son is on the red carpet.
Oh, wow.
He's passing the legacy.
Is going braless a do or a don't? Miley Cyrus left hers at home. Well, yeah, there's a shock. She's
Australia
a whore.
overrun with deadly snakes.
You don't say.
Why Bride's gown is on fire. This is the news? Eminem role went to Matt Damon? Who cares?
I don't want Eminem
Okay, this
doing roles.
I care about. Flying soccer kick breaks opponent's face.
We live in America. What does soccer have to do with us?
Oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Bieber's whatever. Carly Rae Jepsen threw a really horrible pitch recently, and it was really terrible.
Well,
It was
yeah, she
hilarious.
throws like a girl.
Apparently she threw him really well at first, but she started sucking.
Why is she throwing pitches anyway?
She opened up for a baseball game.
Really?
Yes. I'm not seeing him anywhere now. He was on the top news. But, of course... Oh, well. We're nearing the end. We're on the end, and he's not on it. Alright. Justin Bieber inks odd tribute to mom on his arm because he's gay. Troy Baker's indie band. Trip Fontaine
Look, this article is calling Troy Baker the industry's new Nolan North.
Yeah, it is. His indie band is Trip Fontaine.
Wait, is it seriously?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Show me. Show
wait,
me.
wait, look at this. Production. Baker has been cast as English of 4 characters for voice actor Kosuke Toramai. Well, I guess that's not as exciting. Here we go. Biography. Here it is. Baker is also a musician in Akira Yamaoka's Silent Hill band, where he plays bass and sings backup vocals. Before pursuing acting, Baker was the lead singer and rhythm guitarist for indie rock band Trip Fontaine, which released the radio single Burning Out for their debut album Random Thoughts on a Paper Napkin in 2004. He is currently working on a new album.
Sounds awesome. I love Troy Baker.
They didn't even do their frickin' research. He began voice acting on the radio. They just said he did car commercials. I mean, maybe he did car commercials on the radio, but they should have said it.
Oh, look at this. Now,
I
even
think
Wikipedia is wrong. It says years active, 2004 to present, but the Dragon Ball Z thing he did was 1998.
I think it just means, like, his major things.
Major
like,
things.
that was just a movie, so it was really
That's
short
true.
role, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I think he's the only good thing to come out of Texas.
Well, that's not true. The David Crowder Band came out of Texas.
Yeah, but did you know Texas recently is saying something about tampons?
Tampons.
I saw a picture of it from our old Latin teacher on Facebook, Mr.
Oh gosh,
Woods.
Mr. Woods.
And it said the only way to smuggle tampons into Texas is to put them in a gun. Stick them in the chamber of a gun.
I don't have a punchline for that.
I don't either. Maybe we should like wrap this up soon.
Nah. Okay,
it's
well maybe.
9:17. I gotta work.
That's true. All right. Well,
Sorry, guys. I know I'm lame.
I guess we're gonna end our episode here. We should probably finish with a joke or something.
Paula Deen porn.
That's pretty funny.
That's more of a nightmare.
For butter or worse.
For butter or worse.
I hope that's what they call it. If anybody involved with the Paula Deen porn listens to this, please just humor us. I think it's a good title.
Yeah.
All right, signing off. This is Jared Nisley.
And Marshall Mindales.
Have a good night, guys.
See ya! Jared reached for the mouse. What a gay fag.